Hey guys, it's WACK, and one of my favorite things about Overwatch has gotta be the events that are held in the game. I mean, it's just so awesome looking at all the skins, looking at all the sprays, and even the game modes that comes with the event. And I don't know, that's just one of my favorite things. Maybe you guys think differently, but I just love looking at all the skins for some of my favorite heroes and being able to buy them, buy loot boxes, and get disappointed just like my girlfriend that broke up with me because I just couldn't satisfy her. Amy, please! I'm gonna be back. She's not coming back, is she? However, the last event that we did get was the Year of the Rooster event where we celebrated the Chinese New Year, and that was a little bit ago. That was at the end of January, so it's been a minute since we last got an event. And the reason why I think that was such a successful event is, one, because a lot of people were complaining about the Winter Wonderland event and how May didn't really get a good skin in that event. And then the Lunar New Year came, and then she got 2 skins. So a lot of people were hyped about that, but that still left 4 unanswered heroes about getting skins, and that left Genji, Hanzo, Soldier, and Widowmaker. And a lot of people are very serious about their skins, so I'm kind of guessing that something's going to be coming up in the near future that kind of gives these heroes their skins. And yes, they have gotten skins before. Widowmaker and Genji got their Summer Game event skins, and Soldier and Hanzo did get their Halloween skins. But still, that was, I think, over 6 months ago, 8 months ago, so I think they're kind of due for skins. But I'm not making this video just based on heroes that are quote-unquote due for skins. I just thought of just some possible worldwide events that could just fill an awesome event for Overwatch, because if we look at the past, we had the Summer Games, Halloween, Winter Wonderland, and Lunar New Year. The first 3 events were kind of more worldwide events, where the Lunar New Year was more than just Asian continent area, but it's still a pretty good event nonetheless. So I was just thinking to myself, okay, what's either a global worldwide event that could be easily transitioned into an event, or just something that could maybe be a French holiday or a Japanese holiday. So I took a lot of research and just time and effort and looking up just some holidays, events, just worldwide phenomenons that could be going on that could easily transition to an event. And I thought I could have came up with a pretty good list, but I also want to hear you guys' thoughts about some possible up and coming events that could take place as an event for Overwatch, because I like hearing you guys' ideas. So by the time I'm recording this, it is at the end of March, so that means spring already happened. A lot of people thought that there was like going to be some sort of spring event, which I thought would have been cool, but you also got to think that Blizzard was working on a new competitive system, working on a brand new hero, and just a hero balancing, so they really didn't have time to bring a new spring event. However, April is coming up, and there's 2 holidays that are celebrated in the States that I thought could have been an event, but I know one for sure isn't because they already confirmed it. The first one is Easter. So I think it was back when people were speculating like a Valentine's Day event, and Blizzard came out and said that they're not going to be having a Valentine's Day event, or they're not going to be having an Easter event, which I thought would have been pretty cool. I mean, Easter's one of my favorite holiday, bruh. I mean, if you guys never Easter egg hunted, bruh, you're missing out. That was one of my favorite things to do as a kid, just trying to get some candy. I mean, I'm not really a fan of those peeps, though. Like, you know, those peeps just filled with, like, marshmallow, bruh. I'm not all about that. But the second holiday that's celebrated in the States, and I'm sure it's celebrated globally also, is Earth Day. However, I don't feel like Earth Day is one of those events that could be made into an event in Overwatch, because if you look at, like, Christmas or something, Christmas is one of those holidays that's celebrated throughout the whole entire month. Earth Day is only celebrated for 1 day. At least people are decorating for Christmas throughout the whole entire month, putting up Christmas lights, getting Christmas presents. You see it on the TVs, Christmas specials. You don't really see a lot of specials for Earth Day. I think it's possible, but I don't think it's this big worldwide holiday that could be made into an event. Even though the message behind that holiday is a good one, I just don't think it could be a good event. I'm also looking at my notes, so I decided to put April Fools in here, but again, same like with Earth Day. Like, it would be a cool one. It would be an awesome holiday. I'm sure something's going to be coming up to Overwatch that kind of just trolls us or something, but I don't think a holiday event is going to be coming to Overwatch. I mean, I would have loved to see a Junkrat skin, since he has like that Jester skin already, so that would have been dope to see. But as terms of April Fools, that would have been one of the coolest events ever, bro. But again, I don't think it'll be an event big enough for an Overwatch themed kind of like celebration. So even though those are holidays in April, I did look deeper into like May holidays. If they didn't want to focus on making an event in April, maybe something could come out in May, because something has to come out by then. I mean, sure, the Summer Games did come around, I think June or July. I think it came out around June or something, I want to say. But in May, there are 2 special things coming up. The first one is Cinco de Mayo. So Cinco de Mayo is like this Mexican celebrated holiday, but it's really glorified in the Americas. I don't really know how to explain it. It just is. I hear people in Mexico really don't celebrate celebrate it, but I think a new Sombra skin could have came out for that, or just something, maybe even a Widowmaker skin, even though she is French. Unfortunately, when I was looking up holidays or just up-and-coming holidays, I really couldn't find anything as terms of a French holiday besides French Easter. I think it's like Easter Monday or something, the day after Easter is celebrated in the Americas, and I couldn't find anything as terms of a Japanese holiday, since Genji and Hanzo are kind of due for a skin. But again, I didn't make this video just based on skins that are kind of due for certain heroes. But also, again, Cinco de Mayo wouldn't be too terrible of a holiday, since it kind of is a little bit glorified. But again, it's not like Christmas where it's just kind of spread out throughout the whole entire month. However, there is one special event coming up that I wouldn't be surprised if Blizzard did come out for an event. So on May 24th, that might be a familiar date, that is when Overwatch got released to everybody. Not the beta, not the alpha, just the full game. So I would totally not be surprised if maybe they had an event for that where they gave literally everybody a skin. Maybe they give out free loot boxes. Maybe they just come out with a whole bunch of brand new stuff. Maybe a new hero, new map. I would not be surprised if Blizzard came out and did something like that, because, I mean, and they're a company and they're pretty proud of the game, so why not try to celebrate it by giving us free stuff for the birth of an awesome game that we all love or cry about every night, and because you're dropping us. So another thing that I found while I was digging for holidays in like Japan and Switzerland and France and like even in Australia or whatever, I found this one thing, and it's called the World Master Games, and it's being held in Auckland, New Zealand. So if you live in New Zealand, please tell me if this is like a big event, because I just now heard of it, but apparently this has been going on since 1985. But pretty much how I can describe it is like an open Olympics. Anybody can sign up, anybody can participate in all these games. It's open to the public, open to retired Olympians, and apparently a lot of people do go to this event. I think I saw that over 200,000 people signed up for the last event, and it's sort of like the Olympics, held every 4 years, but it's open to a bunch of people. So previously we did have the Summer Games for Overwatch, which was just a glorified Olympics event for Overwatch, so I thought that was pretty good, and this happens around April 21st to April 30th. So that's coming up in the near future, and I don't think it would be a too terrible idea to have another somewhat similar summer games. So I want to hear you guys' thoughts on that. And again, if you live in New Zealand or any parts of the world, because I try not to make this seem too arrogant, I want to look up different holidays that went on throughout the world, but I honestly couldn't find anything that was being held in France or in Japan or even in the Americas besides Easter and Earth Day. So if something's going on in the Southern America, in Africa, or maybe in the Asian continent, if you live in Russia, just let me know in the comments down below if a holiday is coming out that can be easily transitioned into an event, because I would like to know. But I also want to hear you guys' thoughts on some possible events that could go on in the near future, because I'm sure an event is going to be going on, and soon enough leaks will be coming out, and soon enough the Overwatch Twitter will tweet out an event that's going to be going on, and I'm going to be excited, because those 4 heroes, Widowmaker, Hanzo, Genji, and Soldier 76, they're due for a skin. I know they have some certain skins, but bruh, if May can get like 3 skins in a row, I think they're due for a skin. So anyway guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm pretty hyped and pretty excited for an up-and-coming event. I know the Blizzard team has been working hard on the game as terms of hero balancing and bringing Orisa, but I'm pretty excited for what they're going to bring next. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.